Hi guys, and welcome to this video. Here's a heads up that you'll be hearing my voice a lot throughout this video, even though I usually do not like to reveal my face or my voice because mainly I'm really shy when it comes to camera stuff. So this video is split into part 1 and part 2, where part 1 was just me peacefully living my after finals life, and part 2 onwards is when I got hand, foot and mouth disease and got quarantined in my room so I wouldn't spread it to the rest of my family members. And then I low-key got really isolated in confinement. I started feeling a bit lonely, so I decided that talking to myself would help. And surprisingly, it did. Yeah, so you can click away if you're not really into hearing my voice or seeing my face. But that's how the video is. Just thought it would be nice to try something new since I had a lot of time to kill anyway. Okay, that was a longer than expected intro, but I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Hi, so I was going to vlog my after finals enjoyment. I don't know, I had a lot of things planned out. But then on Friday, 2 days after finals ended, I started having weird dots on my arms and legs. And then I went to the doctor and turns out it's hand, foot and mouth disease, which I suspect I got from my boyfriend because I saw him on Sunday and apparently he has hand, foot and mouth disease now. He went to the doctor on Thursday. Yeah, so I was going insane in my room. So because I'm so isolated, lol. Because I kind of don't want my family together as well. So I decided to maybe vlog my remaining days in confinement. So for some context, I'm supposed to remain in my room until November 29. So every time I have meals, they will leave it outside and then I will take it. And then after that, I'll leave it outside again. And then I have to Dettol spray the whole place, all while wearing mask, gloves and slippers, like what my doctor suggested. My siblings are a bit immunity compromised so I just kind of don't want them to get it. Also, I know I'm 19, I'm a uni student. My boyfriend is 19 as well, but for some reason he managed to get hand, foot and mouth for the second time in his life. This is my first time getting hand, foot and mouth because my mom always made sure we didn't get it. And then now, after being alone in my room for the past 2 days or so, because as I'm filming this, it's currently Saturday, so Saturday night. I'm so sorry for stuttering so much. Yeah, so after I don't know, 2 days of being stuck in my room, feeling a little bit sad and lonely, so I've resorted to talking to myself. Because usually when I film vlogs, it's usually to make sure I'm keeping track on whatever task I'm trying to do and not getting distracted, so I use my phone to film instead. But I guess this time I'm trying a new way of vlogging stuff because I'm so lonely anyway and I'm the only one I can talk to right now, so don't get me wrong, I can talk to my boyfriend, I can talk to my family, we can video call. But the thing is that my family's Wi-Fi has been down it goes like just completely stops working at like certain timings for some reason, and then we have to go and on and off it again so that it starts working again. Because we've lived here for really long, so everything is kind of falling apart. So that's an even more reason why I can't really like communicate with anyone outside my room. Yeah, so like if you can tell, my lights are actually broken. Like not broken per se, but everything dropped off. So there's only half of it left. Yeah, I think it's cause the wall is a bit old, like the paint is old, so it can't really hold stuff anymore. And also this light is off because it's flickering, and I haven't gotten around to fixing it because I came back from uni and I got sick. Okay, so speaking about getting back from uni, so basically I actually wanted to stay in hall for the week of finals because I do not study really well at home. But the problem is that my roomie fell sick and I didn't really want to fall sick during finals as well. So like I stayed at home, so I like traveled for finals, then I'll come back. So actually this has been the longest I've been home in a while. And lol, I have yet to come around to unpacking stuff. And my room is in a mess because I studied for finals here. And when I study for finals or like exams in general, I have a very bad thing where I tend to leave stuff all over the place. I think one of my main reasons for vlogging is so I can do something productive. It like forces me to do something productive. So maybe I can like clear this area, because oh my goodness, it is so messy. Honestly, I'm not too sure how I live with this so often. But I guess it's because sometimes my mental health isn't the best. Like, it's way better than a few years ago when I was literally seeing the doctor like once every 2 weeks for my mental health. But like, I guess I'm feeling a bit off right now as well because of the confinement and the fact that I'm mentally drained from finals. So this will be the first task. Yeah, anyway, fun fact, the fan is off not because I'm cold or anything, but more because it's super duper loud. Right now in my current mental state, I don't know, the noise is really getting to my head, so I offed it. I know that's not really a word, but it's a word anyways to describe the current situation, because holy shit, it is so loud when you're on it. Wait, let me do a demo. Actually, before doing anything, I need to take my medicine. So I'm going to censor this, by the way, in case it's a TW. But he gave me vitamin C and this thing to enhance my antibodies to fight against the virus. And while I clear my room, I'm gonna watch some Friendship is Witchcraft. I know it sounds like a really weird show, but it's just an abridged version of My Little Pony, which I used to love. I mean, I still love My Little Pony, but I was inspired to watch this abridged series again because I watched a video by one of the creators of the abridged series, Jenny Nicholson. Go check her videos out. She is really well spoken and I love the way she articulates her thoughts. But yeah, she voices almost all the characters in this abridged series, and it's insane because when I was younger, I wasn't even sure whether I was watching the real thing or not, and I was actually really confused for a while. Okay, smile. Okay, so update is that I didn't really do much, but I did drink like a little bit of water. I think it's good because the past 2 days I've only drank a grand total of 1 bottle of water, which I think is super duper unhealthy. So instead I can show you all like how I separated my trash. So this one is for all the food that's been in my room since a year ago. Because I'm not too sure why I've had sweets just melting in like one of my bags for a year. And it's not like just one sweet, it's like a whole bunch of them. Lol, I think it was from graduation. Yeah. And then this bag is for the papers I no longer need. Yeah. And this is for my laundry. Because I'm a bit scared of using the laundry basket right now. So I'm just keeping everything in here first. So actually I'm sitting on the floor again. Lol. Not too sure how long I've been on the floor. But basically I wanted to do some internet stuff, like using my computer. I wanted to type things. But then that seems impossible now because the Wi-Fi is down again. Yes. Like, I'm damn scared I used too much of my personal hotspot this month already because of the shitty Wi-Fi. Then my data out. Because I kind of don't want to spend more money. And actually the stack of storybooks I have here, right? They're not mine, they're actually my brother's, and I'm supposed to like sell them on Carousel. What I didn't know is that Carousel has a limit of 30 listings unless you want to pay more to list more things, which absolutely sucks. So I actually listed these books already, and then when I got to these, I found out what happened because Carousel refused to let me make my listing go active. It's so irritating. Because basically I also have a bunch of clothes to sell because I gained a bit of weight and can no longer fit into it. Well, I'm thinking of making a tally channel just to post everything and then maybe use Carousel to link it to there. But there's like a lot of scammers on Carousel nowadays. Like every time I list something, within 1 or 2 minutes I get a quote-unquote interested buyer, but turns out it's not interested. It's just some guy telling me to give them my email or number because apparently they already booked my item through Carousel protection, which of course is a scammer. Anyway, right now it's dark and I'm not too sure if you can hear the fan because it's so loud for me, but it's on. So I wanted to save electricity, and also because I've decided that I'm a bit too tired to do anything else today, so I want to go to sleep. I think my lethargy for the past few days may have been due to the dormant hand, foot and mouth disease in my body. Not too sure because I met my boyfriend on Sunday, and then throughout finals, which were on Tuesday and Wednesday, and Monday I didn't have anything on, I just studied. Like, I didn't feel any symptoms, and on Thursday I was fine as well. I was just super duper tired the whole week. It was only on Friday that I was like scratching my eye. I felt something weird on my arm, like on my hand, my palm. And then I looked at it, I was like, oh shit. So I actually woke up an hour ago, but then I just lay in bed and relaxed. Like, all I did was scroll through TikTok and watch like Bluey clips on TikTok. I actually really want to watch Bluey as a show. But yeah. And then I only just on the lights because like when I woke up it was raining and my room is really dark for some reason. Okay, mostly because of the window shades. Yeah, so yes. So I got microwave pizza and green tea for breakfast, which is cool. Yay. Because this microwave pizza is actually really good for something so cheap. So lame, but like I have an essay due in a few days that I haven't started on, and I know finals are over and everything, but for some reason I still have this essay which is like 20% of this module's grade. Although I am planning on SUing it because it's not part of my major, I just took it for fun, and honestly it's been really fun but like okay, not the way I'm in a freaking dilemma right now. Because I have no access to the study room in my home because I'm quarantined. But I kind of want to print out my stuff because there's actually a lot of readings I need to compare and contrast for my essay. But like, I think I'll make it work lah. Yeah, I'm just someone who does better with paper, honestly. I tried moving to digital this year, but so far it has not really worked out. Like during the exams, I had to print out some stuff that I thought I could go fully digital for. And it was so irritating. Also because I feel that the printer can smell fear. You can smell when you need something to be printed at the last minute. I guess more of the story is just don't print stuff in the last minute. Yeah, I went completely off tangent. So I just went through the first reading I need, and oh my god, can you see how much I highlighted? Like, I didn't highlight this paper today. I actually highlighted it a few weeks ago when I was reading it for the first time. And right now, I'm not too sure why I highlighted things so much. I think it's because I have brain fog and needed to highlight to keep my attention. But now I have no idea what's important or what's not important. I hate myself, I hate my past self, but it's okay. It just turns out, if I really put my mind to it and not get distracted, I can actually read like a 30-page paper at a relatively okay pace. Lol. So I'm taking a break from my essay. I'm about 500 plus words in to eat my lunch, which is soya sauce chicken noodles. I'm not too sure from where, but apparently they're good. So yeah. Okay, it's like 3:13 and I'm finally done with my essay. It's like 1,200 words around there. And then I had a shock of my life when on Turnitin it said I had 21% similarity. But actually it's not. I kind of cited everything. Hehe. But yeah, that means Y1S1 is officially over. Hehe.
So you're in the wrong.
No one said you were in the wrong.
Also, they say that it is not.
Okay, so update, because I have no footage of what I was doing. So basically, after I finished my essay, I began to do this online course that me and my boyfriend are taking. So it's supposed to end in January. Anyway, can I just rant a bit because the website is on. It kind of sucks, man. The video keeps lagging, and I thought it was cause of my family's really bad Wi-Fi, but then it was lagging on his end as well, which I thought was so bad because we kind of paid. Yes, we paid some money in order to get the certified certificates that we can put on LinkedIn, right? But then it's like so. Oh my gosh, it keeps lagging. It is so bad. I feel that as people who decided to put their uni course on the website, like these are actual professionals, actual lecturers, they should at least have research about whether the site is great instead of like, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to say too much because I already paid, so it's whatever. Yeah, and then after that I got bored and started doing my LinkedIn profile because I realized that I don't really have anything on it despite having an account for quite some time because I was lazy. But yeah. So for dinner I have claypot chicken rice from Malaysia fully because my family all went out to celebrate my grandma's birthday and thus I am left alone. Hurrah. For my fruity snack I have an orange, and this isn't just any old orange, okay? I'm not gonna gatekeep this. It's from some shop in Novena, okay? Maybe I am gatekeeping it because I'm not really sure what the name of the shop is. But this orange is super good, it's super juicy. It's like a mandarin orange where inside it's already pre-cut, but there are no seeds and it's 10 times more juicy. So this is how it looks like inside. So this is what I mean lah. I'm not showing my face right now because I look a bit sweet because I just finished bathing. But anyway, I just finished like an article for this organization I work with. And I also played like 2 games of League, so that's great. I'm just gonna spend the rest of the night chilling. Well, it's been a pretty productive day. I think my flow got even more bad throughout the day. I don't know why there's so many things on the floor now. Alamak. Hey, so good morning. I'm like low-key breaking out. I'm not too sure why, since like technically all my stresses should be over for the year. Yeah, but anyway, I'm reading this book. It's called The Interpreter Maladies by Jhampa Lahiri. And I actually did one of the stories for my lit module this time. I did the title story lah, so like it was The Interpreter Maladies. I do not know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's how it sounds like in my head. Yeah, so actually I read the first 2 short stories like yesterday, and oh my gosh, made me cry. Both made me cry. She's such a good writer. Can you believe this is her debut novel? Yeah, so okay, so let me tell you all what just happened. So basically in the morning, my mom called me and was like, how many bottles of water do you have left? And I was like, 2. Actually, I have 3 bottles left. And then she scolded me for not drinking enough water, because actually on Saturday she gave me like 4 bottles more, or maybe it was Friday. Whatever it is, I haven't been drinking a lot of water, even though I'm like have hand, foot and mouth, which is bad. But the thing is that every time I go to the toilet, I almost trip and fall, and I'm trying to like limit the number of times I go to the toilet. In part because I'm okay, sorry for the disruption. No, my sister called me, but anyway, yeah, as I was saying, I wanted to limit the number of times I go to the toilet, because in order to go to the toilet in a safe manner, I wear gloves, mask, and like the stupid fuzzy slippers. But then the slippers, right, they are a bit big, so, and they're very difficult to control when I'm walking, which results in me like not like trying my best not to fall, because if I fall, then like I'm scared the virus will get onto the floor. No, I do not know if I'm being too paranoid about this, because no one has gotten hand, foot and mouth disease before my family, because my mom's always very cautious about that. Yeah lah, so just to play safe. And then last night at like 3 a.m, I had such a bad stomach ache that like I had to rush to the toilet, but then I had to do everything first, and I was like writhing in pain, trying not to fall. And then the toilet, right, is connected to my sister's room, so that's why she called me just now. So basically the toilet is right outside her room. And then just now she called me to tell me that not to off the lights when I go to the toilet, because she doesn't like sleeping in total darkness somehow. But yeah, anyway, TLDR, is a hassle to get to the toilet. But now I'm almost done with another bottle of water, because I spilled half of it accidentally. Yay! So my parents got me soy sauce chicken and zijiong fan from Fantus. Can I rant a bit about how bad inflation is? I swear this was like $6.90 or something, or even less like a year ago, but this box, right, was like $7.10, okay? What the heck? Look, this is the first time you can see the floor the past few days as compared to the previous video clips. I even cleaned the table, like moved my stuffed toys to the shelves for a while. Wow, I even hung shit up. Then I hid all my rubbish so I can throw it away when I'm out of confinement. Anyway, I think I may just end the vlog here, because I think I have enough footage, and also because I'm like better already. Lol. So I'm probably going to leave my room by tomorrow. I'm not very sure. But whatever the case is, bye.